Joy seekers, have you found what you've been looking for? Blood-bought joy faced the torture of what it took to pay the bride price. And if the killing of the author of life couldn't extinguish his light, then nothing will. Joy seekers, have you found what you've been looking for? Did you find it in peace? Did you find it in war? All men seek happiness without exception, whatever means they employ or avoid. They all tend to this end. Joy, seeker. If Pascal was right, and the will never takes even the smallest step forward without that motive in sight, did his principle apply to you? And what would have been the difference between the two of us? If Satan had offered me the world for a head nod, that's it. Just a little bend at the waist ever so slightly to forfeit suffering and inherit a kingdom. Would I've seen those kingdoms as mud pies? Would I've chosen the slums? Joy seekers, I confess that true happiness now remains to man, a mark and empty trace, that I seek after for things absent, for help I do not presently obtain. In vain. But joy seekers, I confess that God came after me. And when I wake to find that I have fallen asleep for the last time, I believe that Christ died for me. Joy seekers, the cross is cosmic. The earth groans while it waits. You and I will see it. A new Eden, one day. Not yet. Our bodies still remain subject to weakness, aging, and death, but we eagerly anticipate, already born to a new living hope through the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead. Joy seekers, steal your power grabs, steal your searching. The King is in your midst, a mighty one who will save. He will rejoice over you with gladness. He will quiet you by his love. He will exalt over you with loud singing. Joy seekers, we've been sought after, completely undeserving, and yet in eternity past, the author of life's story wrote life's death to life into his climactic chapter and invited a bride into his storyline to stand by his side. And I'll never grasp the vastness of the fact that the Lamb of God was slaughtered on my behalf. But his resurrection is all I have. His resurrection is all we have. His resurrection is all we need. Jesus. If you're not alive, call us pitied. Call it off. Call it empty. But if the tomb is empty, call us family. Call us finished. Say that our seeking can cease. Joy seekers, you have found him. You've been found by him. You are free.